Hey, what's up Aquamigos, and to anyone who is new here, my name's Tobias, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing and review of this VEVOR Pond Vacuum. It's a 1400 watt pond vacuum. It's inside this box. If you guys remember the video I did where I reviewed those two water pumps, those are also by the brand VEVOR. So VEVOR also just sent me this pond vacuum. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up. I already cut the box open, but I haven't taken anything out yet. So let's go ahead, finish the unboxing. We'll see what comes inside the box and we'll test it out in my ponds. And by the way guys, I will have the link to this pond vacuum down in the description of this video in case you would like to check that out for yourself. VEVOR did give me a 5% off discount code, so if you do want to purchase one of these yourselves, make sure to use that 5% off code. I'll have that in the description below as well. Alright guys, so right off the bat I was a little worried because I thought there were some pieces missing from my package, but I went ahead and opened the top of the vacuum and they were actually inside there. Now, if you do check out their website, this vacuum goes for around $145. However, if you register on their website with your email address, you can get this vacuum for $109.99. And there's actually another pond vacuum, which is pretty similar, except it goes for $152.99. And then if you register on their website, you get it for $114.99. And the difference between these two vacuums is that the one that I have, it's called the batch type. This vacuum will suck for 30 seconds, then it'll stop for 25 seconds, then it'll suck another 30 seconds, and then it'll stop for 25 seconds. So it's like a cyclical process. Whereas the other pond vacuum, the one that's called the suction stop type, that one will just continuously suck until you turn it off. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing set up and we'll try it out. Alright guys, that was easy enough. The vacuum is set up and ready to go. In case any of you guys are interested in any of the specific specs of this vacuum, I'll go ahead and put them on the screen right here. And yeah, let's go ahead and try it out. Alright guys, so my dad's out here with me right now. We're about to use this thing, and as we were trying to set it up to use, I realized I didn't completely set it up properly. I still had to add the drainage hose to the bottom of it and then attach this mesh bag to the end of the drainage hose, and that will collect any debris that comes through that hose so it doesn't just end up all over your yard. So it does look like water will be draining through here as you vacuum. So yeah, let's go ahead and give it a shot. When you turn it on, there are two modes. The number 1, which is the top end of the switch, that's for using this as a dry vacuum, and the number 2, which is the bottom, that's meant for using this as a wet vacuum for your pond. So we're gonna go ahead and use the number 2 setting. And here's a quick look at the inside of the pond before we start using the vacuum, so you can get an idea of what kind of results we're getting with the vacuum. So right off the bat, when I started using this vacuum, if I had the choice, I would definitely opt for the other pond vacuum, the one that does not turn off every 30 seconds. I'm actually not 100% sure what the benefit is having the vacuum turn off every 30 seconds for, I believe it's 25 seconds. I'm not really sure what the point of that is. I'm sure there is a reason for it. But for me personally, I think I would just like the regular vacuum that stays on until I turn it off. So I went ahead and continued vacuuming for a couple minutes, and all the debris that you vacuum up ends up in that small mesh bag on the end of the drainage hose. So I'm gonna go ahead and open that up for you guys and show you what I collected. So that's all the stuff that our vacuum picked up. It even picked up a couple larger leaves, this little piece of paper or whatever that is. And then I guess all the finer stuff would make its way through the holes on this mesh bag. And then let's go ahead and take a look at our pond after we did the vacuuming. So as you can see, it's not totally clean, but it is quite a bit cleaner than it was. I do think that I didn't use the best vacuum attachment for this pond because I have so many wrinkles in my liner. I should have used one of these other attachments. So I may actually go ahead and try that again, except this time maybe I'll use this one, or maybe this one would be even better to get in between the folds of the liner. This one, let's go ahead and give this one a shot. Alright guys, so when it comes to my final review of this pond vacuum, the first thing I want to say is that at first I felt like the suction was pretty weak, and it was when I was using this attachment. The opening on this attachment is quite large, and then when I switched to the other attachment, which is the one that I was just using, it has a lot smaller of an opening. This one right here, I noticed that the suction was much stronger and it was able to pick up debris a lot easier. So that may be something to keep in mind if you are planning on getting this pond vacuum. The one criticism that I have for this vacuum is that I wish it came with a much larger drainage hose. And I'm talking about this gray hose right here. It's probably only about 6 feet long. And myself, along with I'm sure a lot of other people, would probably appreciate a hose that was much longer so that you're not necessarily flooding the area directly around your pond. I would personally like to be able to attach a hose to that and have it run. I understand you have to have it on the flat, have it run on the flat all the way down here so I can actually have the water going down this hill over here and water some of the plants down there. So I may actually look into getting like maybe a 50-foot hose so that I can do that, because it's not really realistic for me to dump all this water like right here. When it comes to the price, I actually thought the price was pretty good, $110-ish if you register on their website. So I feel like the price is pretty fair. I've seen a lot of pond vacuums out there going for over $300. So this one's like less than, you know, half the cost of one of those. But anyways, Aquamigos, as usual, I would love to know your guys' opinion of this pond vacuum down in the comments below. And also let me know if you actually already own a pond vacuum and which one you use. I would like to know that as well. So anyways guys, that's gonna be just about it for this video. I will have the link to this pond vacuum in the description below. Remember that 5% discount code if you are planning on buying it. And if you did like this video, or if it helped you out, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out so much. If you would like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also that bell notifications button. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll put my handle right here, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.